Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
What's going on? It's been a while.
It has been a while. Definitely has been a while.
All right. What are we doing?
Today I'm going to talk a little bit on alkaline versus acidic, more or less the alkaline part.
Instincts going no, looking bad like a bat with an eye patch. All black through the woods with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down. What it is, what it do, whole clique getting live on the talk of the town. Let me city had a mouth and it wouldn't shut up. On a hunt for a crown, when I get it, I'ma burn it, cause nobody in the game right now even deserve it. What in it?
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
What's going on? It's been a while.
It has been a while. Definitely has been a while.
All right. What are we doing?
Today I'm going to talk a little bit on alkaline versus acidic, more or less the alkaline part, but I'm just going to kind of go over why people are maybe switching over to this and or eating just more greens, more vegetables, fruits and nuts and stuff like that, because it seems to be working very well. And growing up the way we grew up, we always grew up on meat and potatoes and all that good stuff, or at least around these parts anyway. So I'm just going to dive right in. So alkaline versus acidic, according to the science behind it, eating specific foods that are higher in pH levels. So your pH level is 0 if you're acidic, and it's 14 if you're more alkaline. But normally, for most people, it's like 7.35 throughout your whole bloodstream. So that's just something to keep in mind. So alkaline is actually better for it's like preventing more illnesses, because with acidic food you get more susceptible to cancer and arthritis and stuff like that if you're eating too much acidic food, like dairy and meat and nuts, or not nuts, sorry, dairy and meat and processed foods, snacks, stuff like that, right? So I just want to go over maybe a couple things that you want to keep in mind to eat or to keep your pH levels up in the alkalines family, in a sense, because it may actually help you. It may help you prevent from getting sick even more, and it gives you way more energy. Like when you eat a big hearty pasta or something just meaty, sometimes you just want to go lay on the couch and get all lethargic and stuff. Well, that's usually because your body's tipping over on the scale more to acidic than it is alkaline. It's good to drink alkaline water and stuff like that if you can find it. I'm still having a hard time finding it. If anybody knows, shoot me a DM, let me know where it is, because I can't find it. So it's things like tofu, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes, all that beans and black beans kind of stuff. Those are all great for alkaline, right? Those will actually help you boost your immune system, actually still give you a lot of strength, gives you a lot of energy. I myself have been trying to, for snack wise, is always vegetables or fruits or nuts, more or less. I kind of stick to that sort of regimen in my eating, because like I said, the processed foods like meats and fast foods and french fries, which we all love. I mean, I'm not saying throw out meat, I'm just saying try to eat more of it, right? So the alkaline, most people that go on an alkaline diet, they will lose a lot of weight and possibly, I wouldn't say muscle per se, because I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of people are actually gaining a lot of strength from switching just to vegetarian or vegan. I have nothing bad to really say about them at all, so that's their preference. I'm not here to be biased or judge anybody, but in my opinion, I would say that you should probably experiment with it first and not just dive into it like myself. I'm gonna try to maybe do a day where I don't eat meat, which is gonna be very hard, but I think I might try that and just see the next day, kind of experiment with it and see the next day and see if I get a little more strength or have more energy or maybe be clearer in the mind, right? Just little things to look at, right? Experiment. So don't go into a radical change, because you might just say screw it all together. So yeah, and so with that being said, I would say sometimes you don't get all the alkaline you need, all the vitamins you need, especially if you opt out meat. So you need supplements usually. Roughly I would stick to, your omega-3s, your basically your maybe switch to vegan protein and stuff like that. Like I might even try that for a little bit, just to see, because like I've had issues with my gut health lately, so I've been trying to figure out why it's doing that. And so I'm just thinking it may be the food regimen I'm eating, like constant chicken and rice and beef and turkey and fish and eggs and all the acidic food, right? So, and the fact that it's possibly triggered by acidic food. Like I was told I gotta stop drinking coffee and stop eating spicy foods because it's possibly what's causing it. But I'm still having issues here and there. So that's why I bring this video up, is because I myself am gonna start to experiment a little more. Like I'm not going vegetarian or vegan at all. I'm just gonna try to eat more of the healthier stuff. Like I have like green supplements. I eat celery every day, which is kind of weird, but you know, stick to broccoli. I stick to all my cruciferous vegetables per se, because for some reason I'm just not big on peppers and stuff like that. So I would suggest trying to avoid, you know, certain foods if you want to try this kind of thing. Like I said, little bits at a time, here and there. You don't have to really just make a huge radical change, just something to think about, because the more alkaline you have in your body, like I said, the more protection you have against cancers and arthritis and maybe even just the common flu. Who knows, right? So it even helps with dropping your cholesterol. Like there was a study done with some firefighters in Brooklyn. I don't know if anybody's seen the documentary, The Game Changer, yet, but it's a documentary that you guys should probably check out. It kind of blew my mind in a sense of like all the experiments they kind of did with like eating more vegetarian than acidic, like especially for firefighters that like are always on the go. They're always hanging out with each other 12 hours a day. They're just eating whatever, you know, takeout, stuff like that. This one guy like dropped his cholesterol by like 160. Like it was crazy. He was up at like 220 or it was like 230 or something like that. Dropped it down to like 160 or something, or like 100 or something like that. It was wild. I couldn't even believe that in a week, 7 days after they went on this kind of like alkaline diet. So that being said, my opinion on the alkaline like diet, I would say just kind of eat more cruciferous and like vegetables and stuff like that, like snack wise and stuff like that. Try to get your greens in. Like my favorite right now is just like peanut butter and celery. That's one of my favorite snacks right now. I eat it pretty much every day. So I mean, that's kind of helping out with, you know, stop eating processed foods and stuff like that. Like I'm pretty regimented with my diet. But that being bulking season right now, I have kind of upped my carbs up a lot. A lot of people are kind of scared of carbs, but there's actually a few vegan IFPB pros that look shredded, and they eat mostly carbs and like proteins from beans and legumes and stuff like that. So it's not a huge, you know, huge thing. Or some people, even Kai Green, I heard lately, he's one of the guys that know who Kai Green is, and women, he's actually thinking about going more veggie, right? Like even Arnold, you know, he's old, he's been eating more alkaline, more fruits, more vegetables than he's ever had in his entire life. So it's just something to think about. It's a big thing for weight loss right now. It's probably one of the best ways to go about it, because it's not really a fat diet. It's more or less just getting more alkaline in your system to help burn the burn the fat, keep your metabolism cycling and stuff like that, right? So with that being said, and I hope you enjoy this video, because I enjoyed making it, and my boy Fred always enjoys listening to me all the time. So you know, hit me up on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Tyler_Wood90, follow Fred Easy 21, deciding to finish Canada. So there is a big shift coming. I will have some marketing going on. I'm almost done with my certification to become a PT. I'm on the exam now, so if any of you guys are interested in the coming future, hit me up with a DM, and we'll go from there. I don't really want to go with like just put cookie cutter plans up. I would rather go one-on-one with you guys and get to know you guys, know your goals, your desires, and from there we can work out a plan, and hopefully, you know, hit your goals when, you know, 3 months is up or 2 months is up, you know, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is. Like I want to be there to help you guys. So hit me up. I'd appreciate it so much. As I want to kind of shift out of the workplace I am now and become a full-time PT. That is my goal, but a successful one at that. So, I mean, with your guys' help, it shouldn't be a big issue.
Instincts going no, looking bad like a bat with an eye patch. All black through the woods with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down.